It was really sour.
I was gonna say I didn't. I wasn't. I wasn't prepared for the sourness.
In 5, 4, 3, 2. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Need a little room to break. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Need a little room to breathe, cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. What up? Welcome back to another episode of ShinoBroz podcast. I'm Sly.
I'm Wade.
And sorry we've been on a little mini hiatus. I think we haven't posted in 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's been a while. After the wedding, we all kind of had stuff we had to do, so
a lot of shit has been going on, okay?
And a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah. So Hurricane Helene. I don't even know how to say it. We actually know people that are being affected by it right now, so that's weighing heavily on us. So prayers and good positive vibes going out to all those affected by it. Hope everyone's safe. Hope the storm passes. And I recently had to put down one of our family dogs, so that's also heavy. So it hasn't been a good weekend for me. But we out here, we push forward. School, with everything going on with school too, I'm behind, got exams, I'm stressed out, I'm not gonna lie. But another thing, I just want to put this out to all the vets. If we take our pets to the vet to get checked up on, and then it passes away, I feel like we should have to pay that bill, because it's pretty fucked up. You know why? A family member just died, and you're like, oh, sorry, that'll be $1,200. Get that on my face. I want to see that right now. Are you kidding me? That kind of pissed me off. I feel like there should be like a discount or something. Sorry, we tried. Didn't succeed, but you still gotta pay this big ass bill. But we tried.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that we got stuck with the bill. Like we left with nothing, you know? So they offered us a free water. I'm leaving here with something. You give me that water. I'll take 2 right now.
Yeah.
And you know what? They weren't even good waters. They were great value Walmart brand waters.
Purified, not even spring.
I was upset. I'm like, this $1,200 vet bill got me fucked up. But that was my weekend. How was your weekend, Wade?
My weekend was all right. Besides knowing people who are being affected by the hurricane right now, but they're alive. They're as good as they can be.
Yeah.
People, mutuals that we know, but also other people. So yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting to hear from because service is really spotty down there, but hoping for the best. But we're not here to be sad. We're here to entertain and
despite how we look right now.
Okay. Why do we look like this, Wade? What did we do this weekend before shit hit the storm?
Because it's I just realized that it wasn't a phase. Like I had to reach down into my soul and pull myself back out of my black heart and become emo again.
I just want to go on record that it was a phase for me, and I'm not. I don't know what he's talking about.
Nah, we went to.
Sorry, I have a cough.
We went to an emo karaoke night.
Emo Night Karaoke.
Emo Night Karaoke. Emo Night Karaoke was the band, but it was an emo karaoke night.
What a good concept, though. What a good concept where it's a live band that plays the music, and we in the audience gets to sing it.
It was pretty cool. It was like you got marketing. To be the front man for a band.
Yeah.
Of, music that you grew up on,
fighting
and stuff like that. Although, I will say we had. I'll ask you this too, because it was that one. Because I was talking to my dad about it too. I told him that I was going to this, and I listened to. It's funny because I never had an emo phase.
Yeah.
I listened to emo music, but I was like
a happy
just
child
rock. Well, no, I just mean like I never got into the fashion. I was the kid that would wear I'd wear a band t-shirt here and there, but it would be like I don't know. I listened to the music, but didn't have the fashion.
Didn't have the trauma.
I also didn't have the trauma or the the deep dark down feelings or whatever. Well, no, I guess I did have feelings sometimes, but I didn't look like this in high school, but, or in middle school, high school, whenever. But I was talking to my dad about it, and he's like, so what's emo music? And I'm like, well, like the stereotypical emo music is like My Chemical Romance, Paramore. My generation was AFI, which I'm really upset that they didn't have a lot of AFI there. They had one AFI song, and it was Miss Murder, which arguably is the most popular, but it wasn't one that I wanted to do. It wasn't like my AFI, the AFI that I knew. But they also had, and like Dear Maria.
Yeah,
I think it was more like your generation.
Linkin Park.
See, that's where is Linkin Park emo? A lot of emo kids liked Linkin Park.
I think earlier Linkin Park, sure.
Because I would put Linkin Park, if we're being technical, Linkin Park was more nu metal or rap rock is what I've heard. That I never really heard Linkin Park as emo, but I know a lot of emo kids or self-proclaimed emo kids listen to Linkin Park, and a lot of Linkin Park's music is emotional, talking about that stuff. But is the genre emo? I
don't know. I think Linkin Park's just an experimental group. They definitely have different sounds to their music, so they're not really classified as one thing. I think that's good. But again, they have they just recently got a new singer. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the new singer?
The new singer? All right, Nat. I'm gonna preface this. When they
Emily Armstrong.
Did you watch the concert?
I watched all the songs I wanted to hear.
Huh?
I watched all the songs I wanted to hear.
Of the new album or of the concert?
Of the concert.
Okay, yeah. I watched the concert. I didn't watch it live, but I watched it the day that it came out because I was like, what's this? Oh, cool. This is neat. And I watched it, and I had heard talks about them getting a new singer, and I knew that it was going to be, she was going to be a female singer and stuff like that. My initial thoughts watching the concert was, this is really cool. She sounds just enough like Chester.
Yeah.
Gritty enough like Chester to satisfy me in the Linkin Park sphere. She's not gonna be Chester, obviously.
Yeah.
So there was an air of sadness of this is awesome, but also remembering him and that we're not gonna have him anymore. And so there was sadness there. But I wasn't really trying to, besides the grittiness, I wasn't trying to compare her. I didn't want her to sound exactly like Chester.
Yeah.
I wanted her to have the vibe of Chester, but she doesn't have to sound exactly like her.
Yeah.
So I was digging her. Like, I thought it was awesome. They put on a hell of a show. It was awesome.
I enjoyed her. I liked her voice. I like her voice. I also think she sounds similar to Chester, but not exactly. But it's like there's also like, if you look online, their new song, Emptiness Machine, there's already AIs of them replacing her voice with Chester.
Chester, yeah. I did listen to that just because I was curious. But even like when I listened to the AI version, I'm like, I don't know if that sounds like, I don't know if it's because I know it can't be Chester and it's because he's gone, but I was like, I don't like this. Like, it didn't really sound like Linkin Park, even though they AI'd Chester's voice or whatever. And I know there's like a lot of them, but I listened to one where people were saying like they actually pitch corrected the song to fit his vocal range.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't like it. And then someone in the comments was like, man, it shows you how like dystopian we are, that we're putting an AI voice on a song called Emptiness Machine.
Yeah. I saw that. God, this cough. I'm not sick. I'm just this cough.
We were sick. Not together. We were sick at the same time, but we didn't have the same thing, I don't think. I had a sinus infection and you had
I just have to
cooties
cough
or whatever.
Cooties. No, but I think Emily Armstrong is good. I think I like where I'm excited to hear the new album. I like her voice.
They've released some new songs. I haven't listened to any of them yet.
I haven't listened to any yet.
I
just heard Emptiness Machine. That was it.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of controversy right now because of her.
I was gonna say, that being said, there is stuff around her that's kind of
I think
not shady, but not good for their reputation.
I think people, well, a lot of people don't want her because they think that they're trying to get rid of Chester's legacy.
That's stupid.
Which you also have to think, Linkin Park is a band. Chester was a part of that band, but Linkin Park is still their own thing.
Chester wasn't Linkin Park. Chester was a big part of Linkin Park, but he wasn't Linkin Park.
Yeah. So I think that at that part, people need to like,
and then,
like what it's been 7 years, or
I think something like that.
Yeah. And like Linkin Park's still a band. I think people just need to understand that like you can't. Were they supposed to form their own new band with a different name?
That's what people were saying. Like, you should have changed the name. And it's like, no, bands change singers and stuff like that.
K-pop groups switch out idols members all the time. So it's like, it's just one of those things where they just changed their lead singer. It's their legacy. Chester's legacy is still there.
I mean, Drowning Pool got a new singer after their first singer passed away.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. I mean, I'm sure there were people being like, it's not Drowning Pool anymore. But it's like, they're still Drowning Pool doing their own thing.
I think the biggest hater is Chester's son. Have you heard anything about Chester's son? I forgot his name, but Chester's son. He's like, he doesn't like Linkin Park. Linkin Park doesn't like him because he keeps trying to bring himself into the conversation when it's like, it's not your band, it's your father's band. That's his business. You stay out of it.
No, I haven't looked at anything about that.
So basically, he's just like, I think he's campaigning for like, they're trying to get rid of my father's legacy, blah blah, all this stuff. I'm like, okay, why are you saying this now?
Yeah,
like you had a couple of years, and now you just want to be. You just want to be in the conversation. Yeah. You're not even in the room. That's not your business. That's your father's business. It sounds so entitled coming from him. That's my opinion.
And I saw something. I'll have to look into it just because I'm curious about it now. But I saw something where it was like saying that Chester's mom felt betrayed that Linkin Park went on without Chester, or that they didn't have her input about the new singer before they released new stuff or whatever. And it's like kind of the same thing. It's like, you're not part of the band, Mom.
Yeah.
Like, your son was in the band. You're not part of the band. They don't technically have to go to you for band decisions and all that stuff.
So
plus, I don't know. I would like to know. I'd have to look it up because I don't know. I'm not like a Linkin Park super fan. I've just, I just remember they were like the first band that I heard that was not a Disney Channel band. But did Chester have a good relationship with his mom? Because I know a lot of
his songs were about
parental figures like that, but I don't know if like his father was just shitty or if both of his parents were shitty.
Wasn't for what song?
He might have had a good relationship with his mom, but I don't know. And it just sounds.
I don't think he did.
It just sounds entitled.
Maybe later, but yeah.
It sounds kind of like an attention grab for headlines to be like Chester's mom doesn't.
Well, it was also the same thing with his son, because like his son went on like Instagram Live or something and was saying the band won't let me go see them. The band won't let me purchase a ticket. So if any of you fans have a ticket you want to sell me, I'll buy it. I'm just like, there's probably a reason why they want to see you.
Is that even true?
Yeah,
like
it's
why would
that's
they not
what he's
let
saying. I don't know what the band hasn't commented on or anything, but from his Instagram Live, that's what he's saying. He's saying that the band doesn't want to see him, that they're blocking him and everything, and it's just it sounds
it's all drama. I will say the stuff around her though, the stuff around her about her being like
into Scientology.
A Scientologist. Is she still a Scientologist?
What is Scientology?
Scientology's the one religion where I don't know. I didn't really look that much into it. There's a South Park episode about it where they tell the story, and the story is just like so outlandish, and down at the bottom they have a disclaimer being like, this is what Scientologists actually believe. This is what Scientologists actually believe. And it's like that we came. I mean, you're gonna have to look it up because I don't have the answers.
I know that she's like she's into being a spiritual being. I think that's part of Scientology? Question mark?
Well, that's part of like any religion, basically. But or any cult like one. Well, I won't say that. I'm a spiritual being. I'm not a Scientologist.
Let's see.
But no, the thing with her is she defended Danny Masterson, right?
Okay.
The guy from that 70s show.
I'll let you finish before I rebuttal.
Yeah. She defended him. He did really bad things. She defended him. That looks bad, and that's what everyone's mostly jumping on. What were you going to say?
Okay. So, yes, she did defend him, but she also retracted her statement after she found the facts. That's a lot of people. That's a thing that a lot of people are ignoring. Yeah. It's like, okay, she did this bad thing. We're not gonna look into it any further. Do your research, all right? So I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt because yes, she did defend him, but she also retracted her statement once she got all the facts.
There's also they said that she like was part of a group that basically pressured the victims of him or whatever. I don't know how involved she was with that, but I did hear that. But also at the same time, I'm like, that's the court of the internet now, is like, you did something bad a long time ago. You realize you did something bad a long time ago and want to make up for it. You can't make up for it because the internet remembers that you did something bad a long time ago, and you can never be forgiven again because of that.
And I think a lot of the Scientology is getting bad. Like I'm about to read some of it now, but most of it's got a bad rep because of the
it's hard to leave.
Cough. I'm gonna rip out my throat. Sorry. But because of what's his name? Danny what?
Danny Masterson.
Yeah, because of that's already given Scientology. That's like he's the face of it. He's the face of it now. That's like exactly what happened to like Muslims during 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
So just because this bad person got arrested, but because of his beliefs, that's already like they slap it on there. So it's, but you know, we're gonna look up Scientology.
Are you a Scientologist apologist now?
No, I'm gonna go on record. I am not a Scientologist, but this is what is Scientology's main goal, and this is what Google is telling me because Google's always right. A civilization without insanity, without criminals, and without war, where the world can prosper and honest beings can have rights, and where man is free to rise to greater heights. That's the aim of Scientology.
Yeah, well, that all sounds well and good, but
Yeah.
what's the practice of Scientology? Because I know there's a lot of like not great stuff that the
Scientology describes itself as the study and handling of the spirit in relationship to itself, others, and all of life. A belief that each human has a reactive mind that responds to life's traumas, clouding the analytic mind and keeping us from experiencing reality. The study of knowingness. So, see, they use a lot of words to confuse us.
Yeah.
Watch is like, yeah, we sacrifice babies.
I mean, I know it's an organized religion that you have to like. It's very
Okay. Sorry.
What do you call it? Like prestigious or whatever. You have to have a lot of money to get into it.
All right.
That's why a lot of celebrities are Scientologists.
Is it just a rich club then? Is that
a rich club with like some crazy
So
ideas.
Scientology is a religion that was founded by blah blah blah. I don't care. It has several core beliefs and practices, including the human spirit. Scientologists believe that humans are immortal spiritual beings called Thetans, whatever.
I have no idea.
That live in physical bodies. They believe that T word have had many past lives, including some in extraterrestrial cultures. The active mind believe I can't speak today. I'm sorry. Scientologists believe that humans have a reactive mind. I already said that. Auditing. Scientologists believe that a process called auditing can help people find the sources of their trauma and neutralize them. It involves an auditor asking questions and using a device called an E-meter to measure the body's electric flow. So like a lie detector?
Or like a what do you call it? Like a voltage meter for just running a voltage meter up and down your body.
All right. Scientologists.
Where's the soul?
Right here in your penis.
Yeah.
Scientologists believe that people can achieve a state of clear where they are no longer hindered by their reactive minds. After achieving a state of clear, Scientologists can advance to the operating Teethan levels, which require further payments and the revelation of secret texts. Sounds a lot of
payments.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla to me. Payments? Yeah. They're sacrificing babies, man. I'm telling you.
I was thinking like the $4.5 million that you have to get in or whatever.
You have to go to a P. Diddy party.
Oh no.
You have to participate in one of his freak offs.
So you need to bring at least 15 bottles of baby oil with it to get in.
Dude, that's crazy. What man has 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
I don't know.
You know, I'm be honest. Because
I mean, a man that has freak off parties that you need all that baby oil. For.
You know, I was never a big P. Diddy fan, but I was willing to give this man the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what he does anymore. Was he?
I think he was a rapper. I know, like he had a couple songs, but then like I know he had a couple songs, and then I knew he was just like, this big like CEO of like a record label or something. That's my knowledge of P. Diddy.
Yeah,
right?
I have no idea.
He's like when people talk about Donald Trump being a businessman, like you forget he's a businessman. I see him as like our ex-president now, or former president. Yeah. And before that, he was just like on shows because he's rich. That That was
on freaking, was it Shark Tank or whatever?
mhm.
No, The
He-
Apprentice.
yeah.
He was on The Apprentice, and then also he was on Home Alone 2.
He had
or something
cameos.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So in my head, like Donald Trump was just this rich guy who did a lot of cameos because he's rich. That was my idea of Donald Trump before he became president.
Yeah.
Same thing with P Diddy. I didn't know anything about this guy. I knew he had a couple songs. I know because he had that one song in Rush Hour that I forgot what song it was, but other than that, I just knew him as this. Oh, he's this big record label owner person. And now he comes out with all of this, and like I said, I try to give him a bit of a doubt because I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
he's a minority. They're just trying to look. He's a distraction. He's whatever. And then all this.
There's a lot of evidence.
So I'm getting to it. After all this comes out, and I'm seeing all these videos of him with Justin Bieber and all that, and like, oh, his mannerisms are kind of creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, him saying like, yeah, ain't no party like a P Diddy party. I'm like, Now I'm looking at all the celebrities that go to his parties. I'm like, what y'all really doing?
The freaking video of him like chasing down one of his ex-wives or something like that, or ex-girlfriends.
That was his ex-wife. Yeah, and then beating the shit out of her.
Yeah.
I like Cassie, okay? And you did that to her? And that was years ago. And that video alone was enough to me like, oh, yeah, this motherfucker did that. Like he's like, if he was willing to do that, he definitely killed Tupac. I'm just saying. He put the hit on Tupac and he got Biggie killed. I'm just saying. If that video was there, he knew about it. He knew about it and he paid people off to hide it. Who else did he pay off? What else did he do?
Yeah.
I'm like, that video evidence was enough. I don't know why. Whoever's still defending him, y'all stupid. Like, are you kidding me? Like, and if you are gonna still defend Diddy after that, you're stupid. That's like I'm just saying. I forgive Chris Brown for what he did to Rihanna. Okay. I don't like Chris Brown as a person. I still mess with his music. All right, I separate the artist from the artist. But P Diddy, I can't. That's R Kelly. No, that's another R Kelly.
Oh yeah.
Lock him up.
Yeah.
No, but that video alone was just. He really beat her. Like that was vicious. And no, I'm living for all the memes that are coming out, cause like we knew P Diddy as this like big hip hop mongrel, and he was just like, really really alpha male, whatever. Always had to have the nicest stuff, and then comes out he's out here sucking dick. It's just, he's out
I didn't
here.
hear that. What was that?
You didn't hear about that? No. He's okay. So he's just known for being this like macho guy with all this bling bling, all this money, all this stuff. But all these freak offs, he's trying to get with men.
Okay, I think I did hear that he was.
There's videos of him calling other dudes daddy.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like. So all the memes of him just pretty much demasculating him is just like, it's funny to me. To be known as like top dog, and then all the memes of coming out of you just a whole 360. Oh, so like you these freak offs are for you to get with men. Like that.
I mean I did hear the freak offs were a little more like
but
the sex trafficking and
but
like calling in male prostitutes.
But
for them too. But
I
mean, they're probably for him too.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like, because I think there was a thing where it was, I might be misquoting, but I think he saw. I'm gonna paraphrase, but I read something on one of the. I forgot where I read it from, but it basically he had a control issue, so he thought that getting anyone to suck his dick was just like, oh yeah, I'm top dog, I own you now, whether it be a girl or guy. But that was his, that's why he's getting that. He has all these allegations against him. And there was the one rapper that was under his label came out and pretty much told everyone that P Diddy sexually abused him, and all the allegations come. I forgot what his name was, but
okay, so
but
he was like
this isn't new.
There was a guy in my high school that was like, I mean, he might have listened to P Diddy, I don't know, but I remember him being like, dude, it's not gay if a guy sucks you off, right? And then me and my friends were just like,
no, that's pretty gay. That's pretty gay, dude.
Yeah, that's no, I'm just pretty sure you're gay.
That's
not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but you saying that a guy sucking you off is not gay.
Listen, if you're gay,
It's gay.
own it.
Yeah.
Don't hide it.
Yeah.
Own it. It's just, but no, there's, wow, 1,000 bottles of baby.
Yeah.
I mean, even The Rock doesn't use that much baby oil. Okay, Dwayne Johnson doesn't use that much baby oil, and he uses a lot of baby oil. So, but no, I'm side eyeing all the celebrities that went to his parties. Granted, I'm gonna give some benefit of the doubt because P Diddy, everyone needs to do the research, and just because they went to his parties didn't mean that they participated in the freak offs. They're two separate things.
Yeah.
Because P Diddy did throw parties just like any celebrity does, but the freak offs were like more for like the elite or in his inner circle kind of deal. So
Yeah.
Usher, I'm looking at you, unfortunately, because y'all really close.
Yeah.
I'm also side-eyeing Kevin Hart a little bit, and I'm disappointed in some of these celebrities. Neo, there's a video of Neo. You know who Neo is? I'm so sick of love songs. So yeah,
Band-Aid man.
Neo.
Didn't he always wear like a Band-Aid on his face or something like that?
I think that was Nelly.
Nelly. Okay. No. Neo.
Neo was.
I know his songs. I can't picture him though.
But there's a video of him from his, I think his either girlfriend or ex or whatever, where she's like calling him out, was like, you participated in those freak offs too, and she was saying like, oh, you're next, you're the next P Diddy, and he was silent. So I'm like, you're not going to defend yourself? That's kind of sus. So Neo, I'm looking at you. Ashton Kutcher.
Oh yeah.
Ashton Kutcher is a big one because he was at Diddy's parties.
He was at them?
He was at Diddy's parties.
Yeah.
He was when he did the Punk show. P Diddy was involved. Yeah, he was involved in that, and everyone's raising the eyebrow at Ashton Kutcher because he's got this, sex trafficking campaign,
yeah,
to stop sex trafficking, and we're just like,
I will say though, for all these people, just because they were at P Diddy parties doesn't mean that they were participating or knew about the what are they called? I forget what
freak offs.
Freak offs, yeah. Doesn't mean that they knew about the freak offs. But like you said, it does kind of raise an eyebrow to maybe
how much do they know?
Maybe Ashton Kutcher started that, because I mean, like, it's a noble cause, stopping sex traffic would be awesome, and they're actually like doing a lot to help with that.
See,
but are they doing it out of guilt because they know,
or is it just a cover up?
Or I mean, I doubt that it's a cover-up. That's fishing a little too deep, but
I don't know, because you know what? You know what makes it really suspicious?
What?
Ashton Kutcher left the country.
He left the country?
So a lot of people are also like, because a lot of celebs too delete their Instagrams, delete their Twitters or X, whatever.
Yeah.
They're deleting a lot of their posts and stuff now. So Megan Fox, she did it. My mind's went blank, but I know there's a lot of celebrities that have been just deleting all their stuff when P Diddy got arrested. So I'm just saying, y'all making it sus.
Yeah.
It's
like if you didn't have anything to hide before doing that, like just put a big spotlight on
Yeah. So we're all just like, how deep does this rabbit hole go?
Yeah.
And like I said, I'll give Ashton Kutcher the benefit of the doubt, but he pulled a Drake and left the country. So I'm
Did
just
Drake
saying,
leave the country?
yeah, after
Not to change the conversation.
yeah,
but
after he got bodied by Kendrick, he sold off his properties and went back to Canada.
Okay, because I haven't heard anything from him since.
Yeah,
Since
we all
then, I
forget
guess.
that Drake is Canadian. He's Canadian, okay?
Yeah.
And then Kendrick's now headlined the Super Bowl was another L for Drake,
Oh,
because
yeah.
in one of Drake's songs, Drake's like big as the Super Bowl, and now Kendrick's headlining it. So that's funny. I think Kendrick started all this. Kendrick's starting all this. Everyone's getting caught.
He started all. Yeah.
I'm just saying, a lot of people under P. Diddy is getting looked at now.
Yeah.
LeBron James, because he goes to a lot of P. Diddy's parties. There's a lot of celebrities. Like all these names.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I will say,
I loved your art. But
there's nothing wrong with going to his parties, but if you go to his parties and then you delete your social media, or you go to his parties and you kind of disappear from spotlight,
I'm gonna look up.
then it's like
Let's look up the celebrities that deleted their shit.
Then if you have nothing to hide, don't act like you have something to hide.
Deleted after P.
Because I know the internet, being the internet, there's gonna be people that are like, oh, you took a picture with this person, then you're obviously like in cahoots with this person or whatever.
So
It's like
Megan Fox was a big one. Pink. It's a lot more. Let's see. I'm just going down.
that's crazy. So do you think they actually are like involved with stuff like that?
You gotta think. Well,
Or
Epstein, he did a lot of blackmailing. So when they go to his island, he gets video footage of elites doing whatever and blackmail them.
yeah,
Rumor has it that he's done the same thing. So who knows how much footage of these freak-offs were these celebrities participating in. And, P. Diddy was using it as leverage. The only person I 100% believe is innocent and is just would never get involved in any of this is 50 Cent.
yeah,
This man is trolling P. Diddy hard.
yeah.
But
So you think Megan Fox and Pink were involved in? You think they were involved in freak-offs, or do you think that they knew about them? Because knowing about them and being involved in them is
still knowing about them and not doing anything about it,
yeah.
kind
Well, you can know about them and not know the full extent of what's going on. Like if I told you I have big sex parties. You weren't in one, but I told you that I have big like orgies or whatever. You're gonna be like, well, it's weird, but whatever. Is different than being like, I have orgies with women
consent.
that I have sex trafficked and given drugs to with 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and then I call male prostitutes to come fuck them and suck me off, stuff like that. I don't know how much you're gonna have to bleep out of this. That was a lot of sexually explicit. You know what I mean, though? Like, there's a difference between saying I have sex parties and I have sex parties to the extent of freak-offs. You know what I mean?
That's like, oh, you have sex parties? That's crazy. And you have the footage of you, or of evidence of you doing it, and you're like, wow, it's unacceptable. You can't do this.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's, who knows? I don't know how far the rabbit hole goes. We're all slowly getting information, but the feds got a lot of tapes, got a lot of baby oil.
Yeah.
Apparently got a lot of guns too. So it's, I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy to see. It's like a lot of these celebs, I'm giving the side eye to. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because I like some of these people. Like I watch their stuff, and it's like you don't want to believe it, especially if you look up to them. Like
it's also hard to believe that, like, I mean, I was gonna say Megan Fox and Pink. Megan Fox, maybe. They're also, like, how, if they did know about it, how, like,
what could they have done?
Yeah.
And like I get that, but and that's something they have to live with. And
how big was the power? How big was the power imbalance?
Yeah.
At the time,
and like that's something else.
Knew.
That's something else that people don't take into account. Like, well, you knew about it. Why didn't you say anything? Bitch, he could have killed me.
Yeah.
Like, so
he knows people that knows me.
He killed Tupac. I'm just saying. Is I don't know how far the rabbit hole goes.
He knows enough people that he's far enough removed that if I died, no one would suspect him.
Yeah, so I get it. Like, that's why a lot of people keep their silence. And like all these victims that keep their silence, we have to take that into account too. But, we don't know how far it goes. That's why I'm giving everyone the benefit of the doubt. I gave Bill Cosby the benefit of the doubt. All right? Look, he made a show called Little Bill. It was such a great kid show. You know how much of that show I watched? I knew he gonna go and do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was pretty upset when Bill Cosby came out and was like, he had like over 24 rapes. It's crazy. After, in the first couple, I'm like, it's just allegations. After like the 12th one, I was like, okay, he probably did that. I was upset. Okay, I watched
number
so
11,
much.
Like, I don't know. It's still at number 12. Shit,
Little Bill, Nick Jr. I loved that show. I can't watch that show anymore.
That was
Little Bill made it, or Bill Cosby made it. So it's like,
yeah,
the Cosby Show. I used to watch that too. So
I watched the Cosby Show, and there was a couple like interviews and stand-up things that he did that I liked.
Yeah. So, as I said,
I don't have to.
A lot of Hollywood is on a different playing field than the rest of us.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know.
The Illuminati, man.
I
don't think it's the Illuminati.
What do you even do? Like, because P. Diddy's known for not taking no for an answer. So if he comes up to you and he's like, hey, I'm having a party, you should come. If you say no, you probably blacklisted from Hollywood.
Yeah.
But if you say yes, you're going to see some shit that you're not supposed to see. So, depending on where your morals are, a lot of people sell their souls for fame and fortune. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
It just depends.
It's a different playing field.
Because me, personally, if someone invites me to a party and it sounds interesting enough, I'll be like, I'll go, and I can leave anytime. But what if you went, and then he was like, oh, whoa, where are you going? You can't leave.
Yeah.
Or like,
See, I just don't go to parties.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm fine with having small gatherings with people I know and trust. But yeah, P. Diddy's arrested, and I think he's under suicide watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's got so much stacked against him. I can see why.
Like under actual suicide watch or under like Epstein suicide watch?
Who knows?
Okay.
But one thing for sure, he's not safe in prison. There's no. or he's. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. We started this off. We're supposed to talk about the emo karaoke night. We just started talking about P. Diddy for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, we talked about.
I did Dear Maria.
Linkin Park.
Yeah, I did. I sang Dear Maria, Count Me In. I couldn't figure out my pitch. So singing with a live band was a new experience for me. The pitch, I couldn't hear myself. I didn't have any of those like earplug thingies. So I was like covering my ear trying to find my own pitch with the band as it was going on. So the first whole verse, the first verse and like the second chorus, it was me trying to figure out my pitch. That sounded awful. I got towards the end. There was like one note I was trying to hit. I got that. But hearing it play back, I did not sound how I wanted to sound.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
this does not
that.
sound like how I sing in my car. That's just, but it's a live band, and I think they're playing like a lower key that I'm used to, so my voice was a little more pop rock. It seemed like my voice cracked a lot, and I did like a lot of
You had that cough still too.
That cough and the rasp. I didn't cough during the performance though, surprisingly.
No, yeah.
But I had like a little raspy in some parts. I'm like, this sounds pretty cool. I don't know how I did that, but it sounded pretty good in audio. But I
know what you mean, because even though I didn't perform one because I didn't feel like my voice was good. Because even after the show, I was like, man, they didn't. And the second reason I didn't perform was because they didn't have any songs that I knew well enough that I would have had fun up on stage. Because I wanted to do songs that I know it's karaoke, so you have like the words in front of you. But for me, karaoke's funner whenever you know the song by heart, and then you can just kind of like let it go, like let it flat.
Yeah, I was looking at it was because I haven't performed live in front of people in like a while, so I was trying not to look at people in the audience.
Oh yeah.
So I was looking at the back, and then the screen was there, so I was looking at the screen. Yo, some of the lyrics were off. The lyrics were not correct.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't read the lyrics, but the band also, because of the song I chose, they said that the count is really quick. No one gets it right away.
Because the words start at the same time as the music does?
You start first, and then the music plays after. So he's like, we're going to count you in 3, 2, 1. I'm like, okay. Like, the lead guitarist was talking to me. He's like, we're going to count you in 3, 2, 1. I'm like, gotcha. But then I'm looking at the monitor, and it's going 3, 2, 1. And I'm like, which one is it? And like, I'm not hearing the guy in the back.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing the drummer do the click things. And I'm just like, which count am I doing, guys?
Yeah.
'Cause
3, 2, 1 or 3, 2.
Yeah, so I'm waiting.
1.
I'm waiting, and then the lyrics pop up, and he starts playing. I'm like, what? Did Maria count me? But other than that, I had fun. I'll do it again.
But yeah, I want to do it again. I'll practice singing and be more prepared next time. I'll also put in a lot of because they said on Facebook that you can put in
request songs.
Requests.
I'm definitely impressed with the band. The band sound really good.
Yeah, they sounded really good.
And I'm surprised they knew they knew all the songs.
They had a list of like 120 some songs or whatever.
I can barely play 3 songs, so I was just like, kudos to you guys.
But like another reason I didn't sing was because what you were saying about you can't hear yourself.
Yeah.
Like with the back, like the backing band or whatever. Because I was in the audience and I was singing along to some of the songs, like the parts that I knew of the songs, and I like when I'm hearing and singing, it just sounds like I'm like. You know, like even though I'm like singing loudly, the band's so loud that that's all I hear
that's why
for myself. And then whenever I would cover it up, I'd be like, and I'm like, oh, why does my voice sound so bad?
Your pitch is hard. That's why, like in live performance, like live bands that are like bands you see live. I don't know why I said that 2 different ways, but they have the little ear things where they can hear themselves and hear the band, but they're not destroying their eardrums.
Yeah.
So I was up on stage.
The monitors behind, the monitors up on stage aren't as loud as the monitors in front of the stage for the audience.
So
and all that.
My whole set, I'm trying to find my pitch live. So I'm like, Maria, kill me. So I had fun. Next time I'll probably just start off with find my pitch first. Because I tried to do without trying to find my pitch, and it did not work out because I couldn't hear myself. And the mic was very sensitive, so I didn't know how far back I could do that motion. Ignore that.
What?
But yeah, you have to be like real close up to the mic for it to pick you up. So I got that towards the end.
I was wondering that too, because I know like depending on, I've never really sang live up on stage using a microphone or anything like that. I have, like, I recorded some stuff in my room just for like joke songs and stuff like that, but I'm at a microphone at my desk and I just sing into the microphone like this, not like a live like that. I mean, that's a stage mic basically. So I don't know microphone technique for live singing, but it makes sense that it's like not like that you have to hold it closer, because especially for like emo music where there's like a lot of raspy and screaming and stuff like that, like
that's what I was afraid of. The only reason I put it closer because I could hear myself projecting, because when I was far away I couldn't hear myself, so I'm like, I don't think I'm speaking to the mouse. So I put it closer, then I could hear myself while the band was playing. Like, okay, I probably should keep it this close then. But moving on.
But oh no. Okay. I was gonna ask you what songs would you perform next time? Like,
I had a set. They only let us do one song, which I thought was kind of. But I also get it. There's a lot of people that put in songs because they got confident. And I also was like, so it's like a roulette thing. You put your song in, and you could be first, you could be last. Who knows? Because it's AI generated. So me and so I was like, because I was afraid someone was gonna take my song. Because they're only play the songs once, so I was afraid someone would say, I was like, I'll just put my song in, and I convinced Samson to put his song in so he doesn't lose his chance. I'm like, and then like when the band was getting ready to like perform, I'm like, ooh, watch me, I'm gonna be first. But no, we didn't go first, but I did go first in our group, and when I got on, my like in between sets they'll have like music playing for like the wait. I had Blank Spaces by Taylor Swift playing, and then Samson went up after me, and he had Love Story as his wait time play. So I was like, this is fitting, and we killed it, okay?
Yeah,
awesome. I opened up for Samson.
There was people singing for both of you guys' songs. Yeah. Like, as soon as you started singing,
they're
like,
pretty
the crowd
easy.
was...
They're pretty easy songs.
And Samson did Mr. Brightside, and, like, everyone in the place knew Mr. Brightside. But, no, I was just gonna say I'm gonna put in requests, because the emo music that I grew up with, they had some songs, and what I was talking about before, like what is emo, they had a lot of songs there that I don't know if I would consider emo. I would consider it just like regular pop punk, like Sum 41, Fat Lip, and In Too Deep. I would probably I'd do In Too Deep later, or like again or whatever. Yeah. But like when I think of emo, I was a big AFI fan growing up. And like I said, they only had the one AFI song, which I barely knew.
Maybe you should learn that one.
Yeah, but it's not my, like, it's not, it's the overplayed one. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I did.
But that's why I did, because I wanted to sing. So after I found a karaoke version on YouTube of Love Like Winter, and then I sang it on Snapchat, and then I sent it to you guys being like, this is what I wanted to do, and my voice was like struggling also. Just not with a band, just coming out of speakers from my computer, and then me singing into a fake microphone. So I knew I made the right choice for not performing it that night.
Hey man, the crowd hyped everyone up. But my other song choices were Gives You Hell by All American Rejects, which someone already did.
What is it?
Gives You Hell.
Gives You Hell, yeah.
That's one that everyone knows. I wanted to try to do One Step Closer by Linkin Park, but, you know, I don't have that raspy voice.
Yeah.
But I've been practicing in secret. But I'm like, nah, maybe I shouldn't do that one.
That's what I
want to embarrass myself.
I need to work on my...
That's why I started off this podcast with.
My screaming and raspy voice a little more.
And I was going to probably do Remembering Sunday by All Time Low, because that was the first song I learned how to play on the guitar.
Oh, yeah.
And there's other songs that I know that I might try to do in the future, but it's a little above my vocal range. Would be Check Yes Juliet. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
But it's a little high. And then really high one, Sleeping with Sirens, If You Can't Hang. That one I love, but that one is almost like very hard to do, because even
to, like, tuck your balls up in.
Even the lead singer can't sing the way he does in the recorded version, because it's not possible.
No, yeah.
He in live performances.
So
vastly different.
does he like pitch it up, or can he just do it in the does he just do it in the studio? But when he's up on stage and like huffing and puffing and stuff like that,
I think
he
it's
can't
just
hit those notes.
Yeah, I
whenever
think
he's
I think
moving
because
around.
live he can't hit those notes. Where in the studio he has a lot of prep time. He can
Yeah.
in the environment. But yeah, moving on. I brought 2 chocolate bars that we're gonna try.
What are they?
So they're called slime lickers.
Oh, that looks cool.
One is blue raspberry and the other is strawberry. Which one you want to try first?
I mean, I like both flavors. I prefer blue raspberry. It's chocolate.
Yep. So
I
it's
don't
a
prefer
sour
any of those.
filled milk chocolate bar. I thought this would be interesting.
It is.
I want to see if we
interesting.
can get a reaction out of Wade. I've never tried this either. So we're gonna do the blue raspberry first. Oh god, it's gooey. It's gooey.
Yeah.
It's a blue goo inside this chocolate. Bombs up.
Tink. You're gonna do the whole thing or just bite it?
Go on. Oh my god. It was really sour.
I was gonna say I didn't. I wasn't. I wasn't prepared for the
Oh my God.
sourness.
That was really sour, but the aftertaste was really good. The aftertaste it became fruity and chocolate, but the initial sour of it was
Yeah, I guess the aftertaste was pretty good. See, the thing is, those are two things that I like. Even with the sour, I didn't know it was gonna be sour. I wasn't prepared for the sourness.
I told you soured filling.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. But it's good. It's two things that I like that whenever you put it together, I don't like.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when the craze was going around where it was like, you mix chocolate pudding with macaroni and cheese?
What?
You never heard that?
No.
No, there was a phase where it was like an internet trend or whatever. People were mixing chocolate pudding with macaroni and cheese. And I didn't mix it together because I didn't want to ruin all my mac and cheese. But I did take some chocolate pudding. Like, I took a spoonful of chocolate pudding and then I took a spoonful of macaroni and cheese and just had it in my mouth. And it wasn't bad, but it just tasted like two separate things in my mouth at the same time.
Some things shouldn't be mixed together.
Yeah, and then my belly felt weird after it.
Yeah.
Like, my stomach was like, those things don't go together.
All right. Next, we're gonna try.
Like, I like blue raspberry sour stuff, and I like chocolate. Having them both in my mouth at the same time was not good.
All right. Next, we're gonna try the strawberry.
I like strawberry less, actually. That should have done the blue raspberry one.
I like strawberry more. So.
Okay. Tink.
Bombs up.
Yay.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of lippy smacky noises.
I like the blue raspberry more. Ugh. I don't like the strawberry. It was sour and it tastes bad after.
I don't like either of them. They were both shit.
Jesus. Well, they are. It's called toxic waste slime liquor. It's called.
They belong in the toxic waste.
I do like the raspberry. I like the aftertaste of the raspberry. That sour hits. That sour hit is not.
Okay, give me a piece of that.
Are you trying to combine them?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Might as well.
It's like a sandwich.
You want to join me?
Break it in half.
Oh, I don't want to break it in half.
Here, okay. There I got it. I got it. Oh yeah.
Here we go.
I can't see. I can't see.
It took my vision.
Oh my god. Why do we do this? I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Why do we do this?
I don't know. It seemed like a fun idea.
Okay. Now it just tastes like chocolate. Oh god. Don't you love it when I bring things to eat?
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
Oh god. Jericho would never.
Freaking. Yeah. We need to get him on soon again.
I'm still upset that we never finished that video. I made him try all these Japanese foods.
Oh yeah.
And I have the footage still, but I never edited it, so he ate it all for nothing.
I thought I thought you did that one. It's different than the one that I'm working on, right? With Samson and Jericho.
That's different. Yeah, that's different.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because the stuff that
So the stuff that you and
gets in my teeth.
Yeah. So we do have 2 videos that we can post, or we have to edit still. I'm gonna bring these home for Brooke, see if she will like it.
Yeah.
But oh yeah.
I didn't put these on. Can't believe I went the whole pod. I'm gonna put it on at the end of the podcast.
All right, now you have to sing the whole song. I'm sorry, I can't think. That's sour. The sourness took me out. I can't think straight. Why am I sweating?
I don't know. It was so sour. It's making me sweat.
It made my face more Asian than it needs to be.
You went blind for a minute.
We're gonna wrap it up there.
I can't sing. You told me to sing the whole song of something, and I was like, it's gonna come out like no. I don't know what that was.
We're gonna end it there. Thank you. We're back after 2-week hiatus.
Yeah.
More. That's. I have the taste in my mouth.
I know.
It's still lingering. Hold on.
It's like when you give an animal peanut butter and like.
Why did I do that? Okay. Like, rate, subscribe, follow us on our socials, ShinoBroz. Let us know what you want to hear, see, or do. What if you want us to try anything.
Man, I'm gonna look up. I don't know if this is gonna.
You know what comes out in 2 weeks? Wendy's Krabby Patty.
Oh yeah, we need to do a taste test on that.
We're bringing that in.
Hell yeah, 2 weeks.
I think it releases October 8th.
Okay.
So like a week, but
okay, yeah, that's a week and a day.
Yeah. Yeah, stay tuned for that. We got this whole month. We got stories and shit.
There's a chemical reaction in my.
Yeah, it's toxic waste. So it's gonna make you feel funny. So Wade's gonna get his stomach pumped. I'm gonna go to Wendy's and wait in line for the Krabby Patty.
I'm gonna get poison control in the line.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Like, rate, subscribe.
Yeah, poison control. I'm gonna die.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.